Good morning to all the children and parents. The following assignment dated 11th October 2021 is for class 2 for the subject of English literature. We are going to start with a new lesson. The Three Billy Goats Gruff from the book Pancake, page number 65. Mrs. Anita Rana and Mrs. Charandeep Bhatti are the subject teachers. This voice is of Charandeep Bhatti. The Three Billy Goats Gruff. Children, this is a story of three billy goats Gruff and a wicked dwarf. Now let us read the summary. The three billy goats Gruff, whose names were Little Billy Goat Gruff, Big Billy Goat Gruff, and Great Big Billy Goat Gruff. They all lived in a field near a little river. A wicked dwarf lived under the bridge across the river. He preferred to eat goats rather than anyone else. On the other side of the river was fresh and green grass. Also, there were ripe berries and good red apples. The three goats wanted to eat the grass, the berries, and the apples, but they were afraid to go across the river as the wicked dwarf lived under the bridge. Children, following are the characters of the story. Now you can see the first one, Little Billy Goat Gruff. Second, Big Billy Goat Gruff. Third, Great Big Billy Goat Gruff. And fourth is the wicked dwarf. Now children, we will take a short break in which you will give short answers for the following questions. You will write the answers in your English literature notebook. Question number 1. Where did the three goats live? Question number 2. Who lived under the bridge? Question number 3. What did the three goats want to eat? Now children, take 5 minutes break and write the answers. Children, you must have written the answers. Now, let us check. Answer number 1. The three goats lived in a field near a river. Answer number 2. A wicked dwarf lived under the bridge. Answer number 3. The three goats wanted to eat fresh green grass, ripe berries, and good apples. Now, let us continue with the story. One day, Little Billy Goat Gruff decided to cross the bridge to eat rich green grass. The other two goats tried to stop little billy goat Gruff. But he did not stop. When he was crossing the bridge, trip, trap, he was stopped by the wicked dwarf. But the little billy goat Gruff convinced the dwarf to wait for big billy goat Gruff to come over the bridge because he was larger and would be a good meal for him. The dwarf agreed and let the little billy goat Gruff cross the bridge. On seeing the little billy goat Gruff eating the grass, big billy goat Gruff also decided to run over the bridge and join little billy goat Gruff, thinking the wicked dwarf did not eat little billy goat, so he would not eat him also. So children, you must have understood this part of the story. Now, be ready to answer the questions. Question number 1. Why did little billy goat Gruff decide to cross the bridge? Question number 2. Who stopped the little billy goat Gruff over the bridge? Question number 3. What is the meaning of billy goat? Now children, you can take 5 minutes break and write the answers. So children, you must have written the answers. Kindly check your answers. Answer number 1. Little billy goat Gruff decided to cross the bridge because he wanted to eat rich green grass. Answer number 2. The wicked dwarf stopped little billy goat Gruff over the bridge. 3. Billy goat means a male goat. Children, do you know female goat is called nanny goat? Now, let us proceed further. As big billy goat Gruff tried to run over the bridge, trip trap, he too was stopped by the wicked dwarf and gave the same warning that he would eat him up. The wicked dwarf allowed the big billy goat Gruff cross the bridge, as he told the dwarf to wait for the great big billy goat Gruff because he was much fatter than him. On seeing both big billy goat and little billy goat eating the green grass, the ripe berries and the red apples, the great big billy goat Gruff also decided to go across the bridge, trip trap, to join the other 2 goats. But he too was stopped by the wicked dwarf, who threatened him to eat him up. Great big billy goat Gruff also challenged him, and He shook his horns and stamped his feet. Then great big billy goat Gruff caught the wicked dwarf with his sharp horns and threw him into the deep water. From then onwards, crossing the bridge was safe for everyone, and the great big billy goat Gruff, big billy goat Gruff, and little billy goat Gruff ate the green grass, the ripe berries, and the red apples happily. Now, let me ask you the last set of questions. You have to write the answers in your English literature notebook. Question number 1. Was great big billy goat Gruff stopped by the dwarf? Question number 2. Who was defeated by great big billy goat Gruff? 3. How did great big billy goat Gruff kill the wicked dwarf? Now children, take 5 minutes break and write the answers. By now children, you would have written the answers. Let us check them. Number 1. Yes, great big billy goat Gruff was stopped by the dwarf. 2. The wicked dwarf was defeated by great big billy goat Gruff. 3. Great big billy goat Gruff caught the wicked dwarf and its horns and threw him into the water. Children, tell me, what lesson do you learn from this story? Children, we should never be greedy. The wicked dwarf could have had the little or big goat, but he got greedy and waited for great big billy goat Gruff and was killed. So children, read the lesson at least 3 times and underline the difficult words. With this, we end this interactive session. Thank you.